we're talking a lot about duct tape, man.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't. Why would you want duct tape on that, man?
Because you have to look fish, dude. Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, I'm straight.
If you can't tell by the title of the show, this is where I make my straight friends watch RuPaul's Drag Race for the first time. This is their very first season, in season 10, so it still counts as their first time, technically. And as usual, thank you to Delta Nutra for sponsoring this show. They make Essential 82, which helps with liver health and Asian glow. I don't know how much we want to go into the challenge. You feel personally attacked that your bae, Cameron Michaels, was not chosen?
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Cameron's voice was really good.
Cameron killed it.
It made me feel a lot of things.
His shorts were not too straight though.
Yes,
yeah, they were very like mid thigh.
It was like
WeHo.
It was like a fantasy of a straight guy.
You know, they're bringing in all of these social media influencers. I immediately was like, oh shit, there's straight people in this cast.
I literally said like, oh man, they're throwing out grenades.
Right.
But at the same time, like that kind of backfired, right? I think with the gay guys, it was less of a dramatic translation.
Right.
And there was definitely more of a wow factor. There's also, I think, some very interesting messages about like Leo was saying, performance of queerness or gender performance.
Yeah,
and
that's a good point. The moment when like Chester turns his head at the towards the camera at the mirror and like he does like the
a little squawk.
Yeah. I remember looking at that and I was like, wait a minute, who is Miss Cracker paired with again?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, Leo did also.
Yeah.
I was like, is that Chester?
Yeah.
It was awesome. I mean, people love transformations.
Yeah.
Right? I like really felt myself in his shoes like throughout the awkward process.
Yeah, it just felt like this whole episode was different and gave us perspective of the queens from a different angle than we've had this season.
What do you guys think about Asia and America O'Hara?
I thought there was a really good family resemblance there.
Yeah.
The vibe of it was really good.
Right.
Yeah.
Eureka and Euphreka. I thought the reveal was really funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like the ones with an obvious storyline.
Yeah.
A lot, because that interaction,
a
strong interaction helps the performance so much.
Yeah.
To me, this was weaker though because there was no difference.
Yeah.
You know, right? Like it was literally identical.
Yeah.
You know, which is it's much easier to create a copy than it is to create something in the style of.
Right. Like this is
in the family of.
Thank you.
Right.
I was about to say. I'll just say that I'm glad that Eureka did not win because I would have been mad if she did if she won. Aquaria and Capricia Corn.
Yeah, this was one of the weaker ones to me.
I would say it's the weakest.
Yeah, I think the performance itself wasn't super memorable.
I also think that Kingsley looks really uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
The makeup is really like I think Kingsley looks really good if it was just still.
I think Aquaria picked the nicer outfit for herself and gave Kingsley like the scraps.
Yeah. Everyone was calling it out, but what's up with that fur, man? That fur. This would have been fixed if it was like a big dyed red fur over the shoulders. But this shit, man, it looks like they killed a bunch of squirrels, man.
It looks like a princess and like her, not even like her lady in waiting, like her event coordinator. Ooh, okay, Miss Cracker and Miss Cookie.
Amazing.
Oh, fire.
This is
my god.
Yes.
Chester is fucking feeling himself.
The way he's holding his hands and everything.
Yeah.
And like the way that he's just...
Right, look at the finger bite.
Yeah.
And
funny gag at the end.
I love how planned that like, I dropped my butterfly.
Yeah. The drag queen actually laid back in the cut. Out of all of them.
I was literally about to say that. Right. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, I don't see how this was. How could this possibly be worse than the joint with Kingsley? Like, shout outs to the homie, but.
Playing devil's advocate. Yeah. I'm not saying that I disagree with you, but I'm playing devil's advocate. You were saying literally last episode that you were like, well, at least I would say in your shoes that
the risk
at the very least, Aquaria took a risk, and like her outfit was more daring. This was like we're both wearing sparkly green shit.
Yeah.
So we're family. Like I don't know about that.
When Tyler's first doing the walk in the heels, I was like, like so soccer mom right
Yeah.
now.
My wife, one of her bridesmaids, looks just like that. Looks like.
Is that an accomplishment?
I guess so.
It's realistic.
Cool.
I think Monet was just too simple, which is. I was saying before that I think it's gonna come back to bite Monet because she hasn't had to do like a look transformation challenge in a while, and now she has to do one.
I mean, this one definitely read as one of the weaker ones to me, so I wasn't surprised that it showed up. I was more surprised by Monet and Tyler. But after breaking it down with you guys, I think it makes a lot more sense why.
I mean, to me, it just looked like straight guy dancers trying to be femme, but not being actually good at it.
Yeah.
Like,
Which is why I actually think that you probably could have done a better job than Anthony.
Yeah.
and how the earrings were black and faded into the hair.
Yeah, versus
that's oh my god, I didn't even see that she had them.
Exactly.
Good eye, Leo.
It should have been like purple earrings.
You know, I barely even see it.
I don't know if you know about this. There's this tradition of like a powder puff football game. The guys dress up in like cheerleader outfits, and then like female cheerleaders dress up in like football pads. Like that's what this looks like.
Right.
You know, it doesn't look like drag. It looks like a straight guy wearing
a cheerleader outfit,
women's clothing.
Why are you flexing?
Well, because that's like Cameron's thing, right?
I mean, Cameron doesn't always flex when he's in drag. Like she usually goes for a very more feminine.
You know what? Maybe that's her trying to connect with like a straight male. Right? Because they were playing up that whole like discomfort around.
That's how I try to connect with straight males too.
Right? Or I think it's
that's actually how I became friends with Leo. We're on the lip sync. What's going through your head?
Monet could have been in the music video, and then Cameron is someone doing karaoke to the music video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's rough.
like Cameron's moves don't sync with the meaning of the song. When Monet left the stage, it was not well timed. She should have left a little later.
And I think it took a little bit too long. I wasn't sure where it was gonna swing because honestly, I thought this was a very weak lip sync all around.
Yes. Yeah. I think that Monet, if her energy level had, you know what it is? Like I said last week, they both deserve to stay because it felt like they left everything out there.
Yeah.
Like they were fighting for their lives. It started really strong for Monet, but then it didn't feel like she was fighting for her life. It felt like she was doing a performance.
There are a number of factors, I think. Like, I think it's also the fact that, like, this song is also, like, more, like, chill and, like, more groovin', right? And whereas, like, the Patty LaBelle song was very, like, high energy just because that's Patty LaBelle's voice. And so, like, it was very easy for Cameron and Eureka to, like, channel their anxiety and fear into, like, being more energetic. Well, okay, and also Cameron did, like, this 2 times, right?
What is that, bro?
Right?
What is that?
Right?
Come on. It's very disco-y. It's very like disco shuffle.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
But like very aggressive, right?
Stayed on the show.
That's the stay on the show shuffle.
Right.
Officially.
Please keep me. I have a family to feed.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a smart choice during a lip sync to turn your back at the judges for that long.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like it should. Yeah. She started leaving stage too early. She started like if she'd hung on another half bar and then done a thing on the way out.
Yeah, like
she just kind of walked out.
Like facing the
that's what I was gonna say.
It was a smart idea, but it wasn't executed.
No, it wasn't.
You know, like Monet got in her own way. Cameron didn't win. Monet lost. You know what I'm saying? Like
fire.
Long live the sponge.
Ooh, this sponge is hard.
Right? Yeah. Oh my god, that was so funny, right?
I do feel like some like the contestants are getting a little tired.
Totally.
Not that any of their shit is bad, but like it's not that same. They just all seem to be like, God damn it, let's finish this.
It's a rough production schedule. It's rough.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens next week. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Guys, I make music. I do poetry, all that kind of stuff. If you're interested at all, I would love for you to check it out at Jason Chu Music on everything.
And you can find my music on all social media platforms at Leo Xia Music, or if you just type Leo Xia into any streaming platform, you can find my stuff. So would really appreciate it if you'd listen.
Play his music on repeat.
Yeah.
Give me that streaming money.
just mute it, man, but put it on the playlist.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for listening. Patreon and Discord, you know the drill. We'll see you next week. Bye.
A really big pause.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was like an extended bit. I thought it was gonna be like one line, but it really just like you really have some big balls.
Yeah. Just focus.
Yeah.
And then the tight in on it. Yeah.